My name's Tim Dawson. I am the owner of all of the Dawson Pizzeria group, which is Monarch Pizza, Pioneer Pizza, Panther Pizza, and Wildcat Pizza. Our tagline is we are not just serving pizza, we're serving people and we're serving the community and we're serving our children. We are an independent pizzeria. I'm passionate about people and bringing families and communities together. That's the most important thing to me. Hopefully we can do that with pizza. Future of Dawson's Pizzeria Group is more pizza shops. I want to continue to grow in more communities and be involved in more communities. And I also think that I'd like to try something new outside of pizza. And that doesn't mean that I'm gonna start selling hamburgers, because I don't really know a whole lot about hamburgers, but I wouldn't mind trying something like a wood-fired pizza. Or some kind of concept like that has to do with pizza, but it's not mainstream pizza. It's more of a gourmet, more of a specialty pizza, because I've learned so much about pizza dough and about pizza that I want to be able to use that experience in more of a specialized fashion. And that's one thing that you get with time. And if there's anything that I can tell you, that patience and time are critical in the business. You cannot expect to grow by leaps and bounds overnight. And if you do, you're not going to do it well. You have to do it in a controlled way. And one of the mistakes is going from 2 to 4 within a few months of each other was a big price to pay in a lot of different ways. One of the things that I think that pays the biggest price is I don't know every customer any longer. And that was one of the things that I did. I knew every customer that came into Monarch Pizza, and I don't know them all now. And I feel bad when I walk into one of the pizza shops and I don't know if they know me, but I don't know everyone's name and everyone's face. I recognize a lot of people, but I don't know them by name. But I want to continue to grow. I want to go into other communities. I want to eventually, and I don't know if franchising is the right word, because I think that anytime you franchise that, you lose a lot. I'd like to at least grow into about a 10 pizza shop business. And so if that means franchising, that's what it means. I don't know at this point, but I do want to grow, and I want to continue to go into more communities, looking for the right opportunity though. And that's important to me, that I'm patient. I'm not forcing anything. I do believe that things come to you when you're ready for them. And sometimes more things come to you than what you think you're ready, but you can tackle them, you can handle them. And I think that's kind of the way that my life has gone. Some things happen to me that I don't think I can handle, but I end up handling it just fine. And that's the way life is. You have to go with it. So I'm waiting for the opportunities for other communities to come available, because it's always nice to come into a place that is already a restaurant. It makes it a lot easier, a lot less expensive. We're at the point now that we have enough volume that I'm looking at possibly having someone make all of our dough for us and ship it to the stores. And that will be so much better. It will give us a lot more consistency. But that's something I couldn't have done 3 years ago. It's only now that I'm able to actually do something like that, which is going to make it a lot easier, a lot quicker to open up the next pizza shop. And that's only by volume, only by numbers, that we're able to do something great like that. And so I think we're poised to grow to the next level, but I have to wait. I'm waiting for the right opportunity to do that. That's a good point about growing and about what I've found. I'm in 3 small communities and 1 fairly large community in Marysville. And what I have found is that it's best not to compete against the Pizza Huts, Domino's, Eastern Chicago pizza shops, because they have such huge marketing and buying power that I can't make a pizza for $5 or $6. And it's not the same ingredients that East Chicago has, that Domino's has, that Pizza Hut has. I have a much higher quality product. And so it's easier not to compete with those people. I don't mind doing it in Marysville, but it's easier in a smaller community. So I'd like to stick with small communities. Number one, they welcome you into the town a lot easier than a Marysville does, because they already have 10 other pizza shops. They already have other pizza shops that are wanting to help out in the community. But just like in Milford Center, they didn't have their own pizza shop. They didn't have Panther Pizza. That's their mascot. And now they have their own, and I love giving them something that they can call their own. That's what we do. That's why I do what I do, so they can think that it's theirs. I do want them to know that it is theirs. It's there for them to enjoy and for them to take advantage of. Take advantage of me. Use me for your events. And so that's why I believe that the future of Dawson's Pizzeria Group will be in smaller towns, although I would eventually like to get into Dublin and Hilliard possibly. Those are two smaller towns. Dublin and Hilliard is where I grew up, so I feel most comfortable there. In Columbus, I think that I would like to be, if I would go into the Columbus area, it would be more into a campus area where I can serve kids and help out in schools there too. So that's where my heart is in schools and churches. And so if I do grow, it'll be in those areas. Perseverance and patience are the most important thing in business. And I think that a lot of people and a lot of kids want something now. They don't want to wait. They don't want to be patient. And patience in life and in business is critical. It's critical for our kids. It's critical for us as business leaders, owners, parents, to teach patience. Because when kids become impatient, and people become impatient, nothing good ever happens, it seems. It seems that we need to be able to teach that. And there's a lot of great people that I listen to. Eric Thomas is a great motivational speaker. Gary Vaynerchuk is another great guy that is great in marketing. Be ready, be patient. Both of those two things can be true in business and in life. Be patient, but be ready to move. And it's just like these two pizza shops, Pioneer Pizza, Dawson's Pizzeria, both came in front of me within 3 months, and that's something I've been waiting for, and they both came at me all at the same time. So either you can embrace it or you can turn away from it, and I embraced it, and it was difficult, but now it's not difficult. I'm ready to go to 5. Why are both things? They're not contradictory. Patience and being ready is not contradictory. We just need to be both. Because opportunities will come when they're supposed to come to you. And that's what I feel that's going to come next. The 5th pizza shop or the 5th restaurant will come to me when I'm ready. I already have just bought 2 buildings here in Plain City. I bought the Grub House and the Main Street Treasures building, and I want to do something for Plain City. I want to do something that is going to be amazing. I don't want to just do something. I want to do something amazing. The next thing I do is going to be in Plain City, and it's going to be amazing because, I've lived here in the past. I loved it here. I moved away for my job purposes, but there's something about Plain City that I love, and I'm going to do something amazing here in this town. We already started Rock the Clock last year. This is our 2nd year of Rock the Clock. We just started Rock the Clock in Richwood. Those are things that we do to give back to the community, because who else does it? No one else seems to be doing stuff like that. And I'm just a small independent pizza shop, but I want to do things that bring people together, whether it's with food or whether it's with a band, and bringing the community together, bring us back together so that we have a common interest, a common goal. We want to grow, we want to become closer, because relationships are suffering because of social media, I believe. And so that's the best thing to do, is to bring people back together in community events and doing things for people. It's just that important to me. I'm that passionate about it. I'm passionate about people and about communities and bringing families and communities together. That's the most important thing to me. So hopefully we can do that with pizza. That's the point. Do it with pizza.